Hey there guys, my name's AgentBreno. Take no notice to them Trump boundaries. My name's AgentBreno and welcome to another Minefactory related tutorial. Now this tutorial is very simple. It's just a way of getting industrial fertilizer. So if we just set something up like this, place your sewer. That's the block you're going to need. The first block. The second block you're going to need is a composter. Now I'll show you how it works in just a second. So if we just shift this glass onto here, like so, and then we'll just work in an area like so. Very simple, just doing it this way because it's probably easier for you guys. Now if we just grab our liquiduct, whoops, would help if I place it in the right place. And what we're going to want here, we just place our solar panel there. See it's generating. We should be giving this guy power. Oh, actually no, this one doesn't need power. Simple mistake from me. We just cover this back up. So basically what this is going to do is collect poo. Simple as. Just want to just, you know, give it a little box around to work in. Now, I think I'm pretty sure actually, the normal radius of the sewer is a 5x5, and then if you look in here, you'll see it's got like a little chip. Now what that's for is there's modules, basically they're called upgrades. I'll show you them pretty shortly. Let's go here, upgrade. Now you'll see you got these upgrades here. Now what that does is basically increases the radius that it can work in. Anyway, let's get back onto here. If we get some pigs, you know, pigs are dirty, so let's just get some pigs. Now I'm not sure if the amount of sewage depends on what you have, you know, in here. It could, I'm not exactly sure, so I'm not going to say something that isn't true. So you got your load of pigs, you got them in a pen like over there, and then you have your sewer, and you'll see what it's doing is it's dumping out a load of poo. Okay, so what you want to do is say, okay, then I've got all these pigs, I've got a nice farm, automatic and everything like that. But what am I going to do with all this? Can this be used to, you know, further, you know, make my ways and Minefactory loaded a lot easier? Well, yes, it can. Just put it into this block. It's called a composter. Now, over time, this will be working while you're doing some, you know, other work in your base. And I think over time, it'll fill up with more sewage, depending on how much these pigs shit. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just place some power. Now what that'll do is it'll use that power and it'll turn it into, what did we call it again? We called it industrial fertilizer. Now over time, what it'll do is basically it'll turn that sewage basically into like compost. It's called industrial fertilizer. So you'll see it's using energy now, and it's, you know, it's filling his energy up. He's doing its work. It's waiting for more sewage to come in. So if I just grab a bucket, I know I hear them pigs glitching out. So we just grab some buckets. Okay, and we start filling this guy. Okay, you see he's just filled up. Now what will happen is he'll pop out industrial fertilizer. Now if you're into Minefactory Reloaded and you got a planter, a harvester, and then there's another block called the fertilizer. Now obviously the fertilizer has to be using its animated face, which would be this side. So what it'll do is basically you've got your industrial fertilizer that's just been created from your pigs, and basically over time this is going to fill up while your farms are running. So put an upgrade in it, have a massive cow farm, so they're producing a load of sewage for you, and then basically you'll have a lot of industrial fertilizer. Place it into this block next to your wheat farm, you know, whatever farm you've got, and then this will then fertilize it. So instead of just waiting for it, you're then getting a byproduct of using your pigs, basically using their poo, and then from here you have your industrial fertilizer, which you can then put into the fertilizers internal inventory. So that's a simple tutorial basically how to get industrial fertilizer. Over time it's going to work. Solar panel, you know, probably don't even need that one. Just a basic solar panel, which is just a generator, coal or sand, and a circuit or something like that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. This is a very simple tutorial, just for people who don't know and aren't that far into Mine Factory Reloaded. Okay, so the next video that I'm going to be putting up is I'm going to be using this setup. I'll probably do a bigger one, maybe, I'm not sure. This setup. But then what we're going to do is we're going to hoot this setup into a fertilizer. And then we'll have a little planter and a harvester. And then we'll see exactly how much wheat we get out of this and see what our production rates are. Okay, guys? Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully you've liked it. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Let me know if you want to see some sort of big massive farm and try and incorporate as many of the Mine Factory Reloaded blocks into it. Might be a big episode, but yeah, let me know what you want, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.